The ghostly spirit of Halloween is in the air, and across the nation families are getting ready for the occasion by dressing up as their favorite ghouls and goblins. As a new Pinterest report shows, their most beloved pop culture characters and icons. Today we will show you top 10 Halloween costumes. Number 10. Marilyn Monroe. Thinking of dressing as everyone's favorite Hollywood bombshell this Halloween? First step, find a platinum blonde wig and master your best bedroom eyes. Marilyn Monroe is one of the most iconic figures of our time, and her beauty, glamour, and sparkling personality live on in her many movies and red carpet looks, most of which are perfect to channel on Halloween. Thanks to her signature hair and makeup, and, yup, those pin-up proportions, Marilyn Monroe is one of the most recognizable starlets in pop culture history, and it's no surprise that her look makes for a super easy and glamorous Halloween costume. Some of Monroe's most iconic looks come from her films Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and A 7-Year Itch, not to mention her infamous Happy Birthday, Mr. President outfit that spawned a recent renaissance, but we love her classic off-duty style as well. Marilyn's iconic red dress from the movie Niagara is the perfect way to channel her famous curves. This vintage-inspired wiggle dress, a popular silhouette in the 50s and 60s, will have you feeling like a total old Hollywood screen siren. Have your eye on the costume contest? There's no competition with this gilded ensemble that's based on another scene from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Add a white faux fur stole to your Marilyn Monroe costume to keep warm on a cool October night. Number 9. Ariel Mermaid. Halloween may be one of the times of the year that you can embrace your inner mermaid and live your best life in a castle under the sea. A mermaid costume is the perfect excuse to rock a wig, layer on lots of sparkle, and wear a fishtail. What more could you want from a Halloween costume, really? Even if Halloween ends up looking a bit different this year, it doesn't mean you can't dress up in your best costume, eat candy and binge on movies. Number 8. Cruella costume. Cruella de Vil is a classic Halloween costume, whether you're a fan of Disney's original animated 101 Dalmatians film or the more recent live-action origin story starring Emma Stone that showed us another side of the glamorous, high-fashion villain. Be bold with your look, just like the drama queen Cruella look herself. This regal outfit features a long and feathery red and black skirt that complements the military jacket, and you can't forget the epaulettes. You'll make a grand entrance Halloween party guests will never forget. Make way for the lady in red. You may not be able to magically make your costume burst into flames like Cruella, but you can definitely stun your Halloween party guests in a sickening red gown paired with a glam mask and elbow-length gloves. Number 7. Purge costume. Who could have guessed that, when The Purge came out in 2013, it would end up spawning a franchise that lasted 5 movies and a TV series, with a possible 6th movie coming sometime in the future. And some might say its success is due in part to the instant iconography, also known as all of those scary Purge masks. When it comes to Halloween costumes, there's a reason those masks endure. They're immediately identifiable. As soon as you see those light-up X's over the eyes, you know that the Purge has begun. They're easy to wear, since all you really need is a mask and a hood, and you're basically good to go, plus or minus a few bloody embellishments if you're in the mood. And, most importantly, the costumes are scary as hell. For the Purge costume ideas, the mask is key, making them ideal last-minute Halloween costumes. You can really keep it very simple and pair a mask with your regular clothes, like jeans and a hoodie, and consider your costume complete. Of course, you'll probably want to add some gory details, like fake blood or a foam axe to really take it over the top. We've got you covered if you're looking for a more elaborate look, like Lady Liberty or Uncle Sam from The Purge, election year. Number 6. Anna Delvey costume. Anna Delvey is another easy one, especially if you have a black dress on hand already, Reinhold said. If not, Target has some for around $12, Charlotte Russe has some around $10, and of course a thrift store or consignment shop are also good options for finding a cheap one. Then you'll just need to add black thick frame glasses, which can be found at Spirit Halloween for as little as $6. a black choker. Pick up a pack of 5 simple designs from Target for about $10, and a pair of handcuffs. Spirit Halloween has some for around $13. Number 5. Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn costume. Few fictional characters have gone through a style revolution quite as dramatic as Harley Quinn's. First introduced during a 1992 episode of Batman, the animated series, the Joker's girlfriend soon began to appear in comic books and video games, and as her character evolved, so did her trademark look. By the time Harley Quinn made her live-action cinematic debut in 2016's Suicide Squad, she was one of the most popular anti-heroes in the DC Extended Universe. And Harley Quinn Halloween costumes have been everywhere ever since. Dressing as Harley is the perfect Halloween costume for women who are heading out solo, but since she has so many different looks, you can easily find inspiration for a best friend ensemble or group get-up. And, of course, if you have someone special in your life, then you can recruit them to dress up as the Joker for a fun couple's costume. Number 4. The Joker costume. The Joker is of course the arch-nemesis of Batman, and that fact is undeniable. While the Caped Crusader masquerades as the terrifying Bat of the Night, the Clown Prince of Crime instead dresses up as a jester, with vibrant clothing and the gadgets to match. The iconic look of the Joker has been etched in cinema history. Audiences have not gotten a full look at Barry Keoghan's rendition yet, but they are excited to see what becomes of the character in the universe of the Batman. Over the years, there have been plenty of variations of Joker, each of which has brought a unique flavor to both the performance and the wardrobe of the character. Whether it's an over-the-top version, or perhaps a grittier take, these wardrobe choices really helped to sell the ideology of the Arkham Asylum mainstay. The bright colors were carefully chosen, with yellow, green, blue, and red all constituting the primary colors, clashing against one another in a garish fashion. The suit itself feels like the most expensive thing that Arthur has ever bought, and while it hasn't been tricked out, it's not hard to imagine a few blades and other such weapons being sewn in. The costume doesn't quite capture the Joker fans are familiar with, though. Number 3. Top Gun costume. The box office smash Top Gun: Maverick revived interest in this classic. To pull off a Top Gun look for Halloween, you really need only a green jumpsuit, or some version thereof, that can look like a flight suit. If you can't get one of those for cheap, just get a green or black bomber jacket and iron on some Air Force patches that you can get for around $9 on Amazon. Number 2. Elvis and Priscilla costume. Thanks largely to the new Baz Luhrmann biopic Elvis, the King of Rock and Roll and his dearly beloved Priscilla are majorly on trend. Dressing up like these lovebirds is a smart choice because you can go in so many directions, based on the era. One cool and budget-friendly route to go is to riff on their wedding. The person going as Elvis really needs only to slick up hair and don a tux. You can nab one for cheap as Salvation Army, while Priscilla just needs a white dress, a gaudy veil and some creamy lipstick that you could probably get at the dollar store. Number 1. Stranger Things costume. Stranger Things characters are typically pretty easy, just need to find some vintage pieces that look like they're from the 80s, said Julie Ramhold, consumer analyst with DealNews.com. Your best bet is to head to a local thrift store or raid the closet of a family member that may have items from the 80s. The good news is that with such a huge cast of characters you pretty much have your pick, so you could theoretically mix items you already have with vintage pieces you pick up at the thrift store. Consider looking for a Hawaiian shirt to be Hopper, a denim jacket to be Eddie Munson, or a light blue zip-up jacket paired with headphones to be Max. Do let us know in the comments which one of them you would choose. Thanks for watching.